Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. What's going on, everybody? I gotta first apologize for the previous video. I think I did that yesterday or whatever, but I feel like I really want to delete that video because the volume is so low, but I left it up. I made it private, put it back up, made it private, put it back up. I'm gonna leave it up, turn the volume up so you can hear what I said. I did drop some jewels at the very end, but I really kind of wanted to just say real quick, and I hope you guys are having a blessed Saturday. Hope you have a blessed weekend. Um, didn't know which, pardon that I'm in basically my fucking PJs. Which Jordan 4 is the Jordan 4 to have? Because there's 4 OGs. Everybody's making the video. And I don't know why I haven't even talked about it. Well, maybe I have. Maybe I have. And I want to know, do you guys have the OG set of 4s? The OG set of 4s that released in 1989. These are the 4 colorways. These are the 4 original colorways. These are nice. I didn't think you could hold off 4 up like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's coming out. Sheesh. Look at that. That's a beautiful picture. But, you know, to decide which is the best, I'm going to say that for 90% of sneakerheads, I'm going to say 90% of sneakerheads, these are the 2. And they flip-flop in order. It could be 1 and 2, or it could be 1 and 2. I think that these are the 2 that people are going to say, you know, right now, because of the hype around it and the release, a lot of people may say this. And because it's new and current on their mind, maybe that's why. But I do think, and I love, shout out to MK the Truth. I'm literally, I paused the video in the middle watching it, and I reposted your video. Shout out to you. I originally got into YouTube watching him. Not into YouTube. I've been into YouTube. But I started posting after watching MK, Santana's Room, and a couple other people. And then my little brother, shout out to you, Brauling. Shout out to you. You know, I started wanting to buy this and all these, but I didn't want to spend the money on those like that, right? Because these are all going for more money than retail. These top 2 are going for more money than retail. Easily 2.5 times, or at least twice. And this is definitely going 2 times, I would say. Right? They're both in that $500 to $700 range, if I'm not mistaken. In most sizes, it could be different. It could be $450 to $750. But I think these would be 1 and 2, or 1 and 2 again. I think this is what people consider the 2 best Jordan 4s of all time. Now, interestingly enough, to me, this one is a little more iconic. Don't get me wrong, this is probably, to me, a little, I can't even say that. I'm disgusted that I even said that, because each one of these colors, except for the military blue, to me is iconic. The military blue is just beautiful to me, but we never saw Jordan wearing it. We've seen Jordan wearing these. We've seen Jordan wearing the white cements and the black cements. So, honestly, this red cement was the first one the fire red was the, and I said red cement. Imagine we would have had cement print on the original fire reds, and we would have called them red cement. But, yeah, this was the first one that I picked up. I did hit in 2020 for retail. Didn't keep them. Ended up trading them. Actually, at that point, just selling them. I sold them. It was probably $100 profit. But I was doing that a lot. I was hitting on the flex. So I really got into it right before, maybe a year before COVID hit. I started reselling. And then, of course, COVID hit. It ramped up reselling. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, I guess. But then purchasing became difficult. I bought Olivia Kim 4s for 150 bucks on StockX for my wife, mind you, and she never wore them. And then just last year, I sold them for about 550, 600 bucks. Probably pocketed like 475 to 5 something, but that was 150 bucks. And then 4 years later, or 3 years later, because I probably bought it in 2020 or at the end of 2019 or 2020. I don't remember exactly when, but on StockX. And I got the receipts. There was a lot of stuff. I was buying sixes, foam posits, some threes. I bought the chlorophyll threes for less than 100 bucks. It was like 103 shipped. I bought chlorophyll threes for under 100 bucks on StockX before COVID. What else? I was buying a lot of Air Max 95s. When I got into buying sneakers again and started buying Jordans in 2017, I also was buying sneakers that I loved, and Air Max 95s were ones that I wouldn't spend the money on. So it was one of the first shoes that I started to buy. Hey, and right now and I'm sorry I'm holding these up, but these are beautiful. It was the most accessible, so that's probably why I got it. Not because it's the most beautiful, but to me it's iconic. So for me to say that I liked it better than the white cement, I'd be wrong. This shoe, even with the vintage, has so much culture on it. It's got so much depth. This is iconic. Spike Lee, do the right thing. Stepped on my fucking shoe. Spike Lee joints, and I didn't get the white cements yet. I need to get my white cement threes back. I need to get my white cement three back. Stop fucking around. I got rid of my black cement threes. I know you're gonna say, what the fuck? And I got rid of my white cement threes, believe it or not. You move stuff around. And those are, well, not the black cement 3. I know that the black cement 3 is getting the release at the end of the year. That's why I was okay letting it go. Because honestly, that one did have a different shape, right? So if we're going to get the OG shape, I'm going to have basically all of them in the OG shape except for the only one, because I'm going to get the white cement 3s, right? Regardless of what, I'll trade a shoe or something, I'll get the white cement 3. But the only one at that point that won't have the OG shape will be the True Blue 3, which I kept. Shout out to Capital BST. I got these for a fucking steal, pre-owned. My wife was the one that found them. And I think she ended up telling me, and I ended up going back down with her and scooping these up. She wanted me to see them in person because there may have been a certain amount of star loss. I don't remember which one it was, but these are a size 9. And honestly, with this OG, with this different cut, with this fat cut, not the OG cut, it does feel a little snug on my foot after a minute. I won't lie. I'm wearing a thick sock right now. They feel great. It's the way I like the snug fit, but these are so crispy. Tell me that these ain't fucking crispy, bro. Fucking Nike Air on the back. Yeah, they get worn. I know I bought them pre-owned, but they get worn. Shit. Stepped on my fucking shoe tree. Sometimes you get so much, you just gotta let it go. Like another love TK. But, again, I'm gonna put these all up so we can get the picture. This is why I went live, or this is why I videoed today. I think my personal favorite, I'm going to go with the fire red. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the first one I bought, but I could wear this shoe every day. I know I could wear the others every day, but I don't. The others are more wearable, I think. Maybe this is these two, the one that everybody's gonna pick, right? These two are definitely more wearable because you're all black, you're all white, with just a dab of red. But for some reason, you put me in like a Chicago Bulls color T-shirt or shorts. This is it, man. I'm fucking killing it with this. Yeah, I have an affinity for this colorway with the pop of red. So it's my choice. I know it's bullshit, but it's my choice. And it's so funny because I love blue and yellow. Those are my colors. So you would have thought I'd pick these because right now this is my favorite right now. Right now. But overall, now if I had to only keep one, I probably would keep the black cement or the bread fours. But I think if I could just buy one and wear it over and over again, actually it might be the white cement four. Maybe that's why, because I feel like these are delicate and I only have one and I don't want to wear it and they're so expensive to get back. Maybe that's why. But then you would think that that's why I'm going to wear, I don't know, maybe this is everybody's perfect shoe. The reimagined version, black cement. Gotta front, I can't front. I wore these at least over a week, more than 7 days. Not 2 weeks, but I wore them quite a bit. And just like everybody else on YouTube has said, it doesn't really show wear. So kudos to Nike, Jordan. This reimagined bread 4 is, I think it's gonna, it deserves shoe of the year. But this is my favorite shoe right now. You see it, it's the only one that I got 2 of. Because it's a recent drop. But at the end of the day, and I made the video long enough, I'm gonna pick the Fire Red 4s as Dominican York's favorite. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Que Dios te bendiga. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay blessed. I didn't pick up any Jordan 11 lows. I think they're nice. They're beautiful. I just didn't. Staying with a limited collection, man. Anyway, peace out. Que Dios te bendiga.